The ladder doesn't matter when it's derby time, and it is the NPL Southern Derby this evening between the Sutherland Sharks and Rockdale City Suns down here at Seymour Shore. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company for what's going to prove to be an intriguing fixture. Both teams unbeaten in their last couple of starts. The Rockdale City Suns at 5 in a row, whereas the Sutherland Sharks have had a draw in their last 3. An SOS call to a club legend. Nathan Denham, the shot stopper for the Sutherland Sharks, comes out of retirement to help out with their goalkeeping crisis. Panny Nickus returning, the big star recruit a few weeks ago, looking to make his imprint in this fixture. Rockdale, a win last week away from home, clinching the scalp of the Wollongong Wolves, who suffered their first loss of the season at the hands of the Rockdale City Suns, who sit pretty in second place. The Sutherland Sharks, a 1-1 draw against Sydney FC last week, but a shock result yesterday where Sydney FC shocked Sydney Olympic 3-2, which means the Sharks have quite a bit of work to do to get themselves out of that bottom 4 logjam. Daniel Petkovsky for the Rockdale City Suns. Mark Warren for the Sutherland Sharks. Your skippers for tonight. Referee Higgins, the man in charge this evening. The Sharks only a few weeks ago drew with the Wollongong Wolves, so they are able to rise to the occasion against stiff opposition. Of course, it is federal election night. We may have a different Prime Minister while this game's going on. How many times have you ever seen that in the game of football? Sutherland Sharks in the light blue, white shorts. We're running it from right to left on your screen. Rockdale in the bright yellow and the red shorts. They're running from left to right. In 90 minutes' time, will the Sharks get a much-needed win, or will Rockdale continue on their merry way? Just waiting for referee Higgins to get us underway. This is round 11, NPL New South Wales men's ones action. And we are away in Seymour Shore. Two teams who could really use this 3 points for very different reasons. Sutherland needing to contend with the mid-table logjam, where Rockdale can go top, although awaiting the result of the Wollongong Wolves game tomorrow, or this evening. The Sharks win it first in midfield. There's Benet. Lokolingoi, the new recruit, a goal last week. Switch of play early. Trying to use their wings, Rockdale. Referee allowed play to go on. Strong challenge. Referee said okay. More fetus. Now Warren puts it into the area. Cleared away. They'll get another go at it though. Warren. More fetus. Into the 18-yard box. More fetus. Steps inside. Deflection. But nicely taken there by Bradasevich, who throws out while a Rockdale player is down behind the play. Of course, this is Football New South Wales Facebook live stream, and also we're on YouTube as well. There's comments in those platforms, so make sure you leave your feedback. Who's going to win tonight? How do you think the game will go? Sutherland Sharks in front of a home crowd. Be a nice upset for the home fans. A local derby between two southern rivals. David Bradasevich, former Bonnyrigg White Eagle, now plying his trade at the Illidan. Erkan Got his foot to that one and eventually out of play. Rockdale winning their last 5 in a row. Changes coach. Was just what the doctor ordered. Now back pass. Almost too big. Could have been a disastrous corner there. Benet. The Sharks controlling the opening possession. Now to the right, Savor, first time. Last touch off the Sharks, says the referee. Long ball. Too much mustard on that one. Of course, that potent front three for Rockdale. Paddy Nickus on the bench, though. So, Coach Pareka leaving the heavy artillery, not putting it all on display from the opening whistle. We see Denham, one of his first touches, back out of retirement for the Sutherland Sharks. Played over 200 games for the club. Now jostling in midfield, it will be a free kick for the Rockdale City Suns. They go quickly. Shanak, flag stayed down, puts it into the box, nodded away. Wasn't convincing, but eventually the Sharks cleaned up. Their starting lineup for the Sharks this evening. Mark Warren, as we see a turnover. Disappointing there from Sutherland. Harry Sutherland, that is. Centre of defence and the region of the local team. Warren wanted to shadow it over the byline, but had to play. Benet. Morphetus. The Sharks attack on the right. Get into the area, trying to curl one, but it goes across the face of goal. And out through a throw. Sharks side, Mark Warren, Patrick O'Shea, Matteo Poliak, Jeremy Cox, Raul Benet, he's already seen it a lot early. Jordan Morphetus, Blair Brown, Charles Lokolingoi, Harry Sutherland, Tariq Erkan, and Nathan Denham. In between the sticks, on the bench, Mario Alesek, who made his first grade debut last week, had to come on as Mitch Evans, the goalkeeper who started last week, suffered a quad injury. Juan Carlos Romero on the bench, as is Quentin Cheng. Those are the options for Terry Palpanis, coach of the Sutherland Sharks. For their opposition, the Rockdale City Suns, David Bradasevich is in goals. Daniel Petkovsky and Mick Neal provide a good defensive duo. Alek Urasevsky, Alek Shanak, Lee Egger, Idris Earl Haffian, Matthew Leche, Sasa Makura, Patrick Savor, and Jordan Figon are the players starting this evening. The bench, Paddy Nickus is on there, Howard Fondyke, and Jonathan Grozdanovsky. The Sharks had good position. And now long ball. Lecce tried to chase, couldn't quite get there. Headed back into defence. Warren. They got over right this time. Again, the Sharks. Good deliveries in early. What can they deliver this time around? Heavy touch. They said last touch off the Sharks through Jeremy Cox. He's scored 5 goals in his last 9 games, Cox. Kenny got on the score sheet again. Lokolingoi, who joined the Sutherland Sharks last week, got one in his tally to salvage a draw against his old club at Sydney FC. Lecce didn't win the header. Sharks have won the aerial contest early. Savor. Figon's looking for it. Eventually at his feet. The Sharks. Serves up to the right. More fetus. Nice two-touch. Goes for the left post. And just brushed it wide. Good quick heads-up play there for the forward for the Sharks. He's been inviting early. Nearly catching Bratisevic off guard there. Go again here for Sharks, not before the pass missed its radar. Benet, he's been in a lot this season for the Sharks. Good focal point in attack. Now Jurasevsky. Don't want to give him too much room. Scored the winner last week against Wollongong and also against Blacktown City a few weeks before that. Warren. Switches low to the ground. Game played between the 18-yard boxes. Not too many opportunities to speak of thus far. 10 minutes gone here at Seymour Shaw. It's the Sutherland Sharks 0. Rockdale City Suns 0. This is one of two matches. Marconi versus Wollongong. Going to kick off shortly. Now, strong challenge from Warren. Eventually won there by Lecce. Savor. Delivers long, looking for Figon. Doesn't reach him. They'll try again. But El Hafian and Figon miscommunication there. Nathan Denham. 2017 was his last game. Agreed to put on the gloves again just to help out with his goalkeeping crisis. Buzanis was the first to go down. He's out for the season, which is disappointing for him and the Sutherland Sharks. Let's see if the Sharks can make the most of it. Makura, he'll work hard all evening in midfield. Throw for the Rockdale Suns. Earlier in the year, Rockdale went down to teams in this vein of form they would have beaten. Hakoa and Mount Druitt, namely. Only one draw for Rockdale this season. That was in round one. The Sharks split the points in their last three games. Up the line comes Lecce. Cuts back in. Left free. No one at the back post for Rockdale. They'll go again. Over the head of Shanak at the byline. Mark Warren cleans up, but asks for a bit more of his defenders. First corner of the game going the way of Rockdale. They haven't been too dangerous to start. You'd have to say the Sharks have had the better of the opportunities to open this game, but can this give the Suns a tail up? Delivered towards the back stick. Almost off the body of a Shark there. They said last touch off Rockdale. Go over the top. And it'll be a goal kick. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company. Round 11 of NPL New South Wales Men's Ones competition. This is the Sutherland Sharks taking on the Rockdale City Suns. Derby time. Two of the southernmost teams in the NPL New South Wales competition. A lot comes off Mark Warren, not just resolute at the back, comes forward and provides some great crosses too. Benet. Sees something he likes on the right. O'Shea hanging in midfield in that 6 role. Isn't utilised by Erkan. Sides on Polyak instead. Nice ball, Cox. Try to get in front of his defender, but Rockdale won out on that occasion. O'Shea. It's eventually with Harry Sutherland. Warren double teamed. Loses it as well. Big on chasing, but last touch off the Sharks. Trying to get a bit more possession here. Rockdale. Too dangerous when they get a lot of it. Egger. Sharks skipper Warren with a throw. Came over from Marconi in the off-season, as did Polyak. Marconi in action this evening. We'll give you live scores of that game as it commences. Jurasevsky was clipped. Referee said it was play on. He just left that challenge gingerly. Jurasevsky switches play. Savor. Defenders have come into the attacking zone. Egger, former Manly United player. Savor. El Hafian didn't like where he got it. Now turned over. Well done there by Morphetus. And he wins a foul too. Shanak, the offender on that occasion. 15 minutes gone here at Seymour Shore. It is Sutherland Sharks 0, Rockdale City Suns 0. In the earlier grades, it was under 18s. Rockdale 4-3 winners, and then a late winner for Rockdale in the 20s. 1-0 for them. Can they complete the trio? The Sutherland home fans will have something to say about that one. They go all the way back to Nathan Denham. Don't adjust your screens. He's back. The veteran goalkeeper, the recently retired goalkeeper for the Sutherland Sharks, as Rockdale work it up the line. Lecce. El Hafian. Jurasevsky lurking forward. Can they feed him? Now hard press here from the Sharks. Sending Rockdale back. They look a little bit frustrated, the visitors. Holding it up is Shanak. He wins a free kick for his side. Now not marking up there, the Sharks. Looking for a delivery into the box, Rockdale. Jurasevsky taking the long way around. And it'll go behind for a corner. The Sharks well defended there. Rockdale, another corner for them. Didn't succeed at the first one. What can they deliver this time around? Fig on Yurosevsky in the middle. Can they get the early advantage here? Delivered near post. Headed away from O'Shea. And Neil, that did come off his arm. It will be a free kick to the Sharks, so they survive there. 2 corners already for Rockdale. Polyak, a wealth of A-League experience, as do a number of the Sharks players. Robin came over from St George. The Saints not too far from here. Lecce, heavy touch. Sutherland, long ball. Flicked on by Morphetus. Lokalingoy with the press. Petkovsky decides to ignore his goalkeeper. They're running to trouble here, Rockdale, right along the left-hand touchline. They will win the throw. Rockdale, ball falls nicely. Yurosevsky now at the byline, tried to go for the back post. Figon was waiting, but it's well defended again from the Sharks. They keep getting bodies in the way. Rockdale, a different team since Nick Bareka took over. They've won 5 in a row. Long throw into the box from Yurosevsky. Still with the Suns. Clearance was poor. The referee did spot an offside. "19 minutes gone here at Seymour Shore. It is the Sutherland Sharks 0, Rockdale City Suns 0. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company on a good night of football. Over in Bosley Park, it's Marconi and the Wollongong Wolves. We'll give you live scores as that game develops. Long ball at the feet of Morphetus. Rockdale, nice clearance. Lechem was put that one into the Miranda shops. Off the chest of Lokalingoy. Numbers in defence is winning the day for the Sharks thus far. Rockdale 2. Makura. O'Shea. Benet through ball. Trying to find Mark Warren. There he is. Towards the back post, but deflected off Rockdale. No, referee said it was just behind from Warren. Was confused between a shot and a pass there. Ended up being both and nothing. Of course, we are on Facebook Live for this game, so make sure you leave your thoughts. How's the game progressing thus far? Who's going to take the lead? Who's been on top? Of course, we're on YouTube too. Jeremy Cox in prolific scoring form. Lokalingoy, another who knows how to find the back of the net. Beats his man. Lokalingoy heading towards the 18-yard box. And eventually goal kick. He was jostling with the Rockdale defender. And eventually forgot to stop the ball to try and put a delivery in. And it beat everyone over the byline. Anna Bradasevich in the Facebook chat says, go Rockdale. It's been a real arm wrestle these first 20 minutes. Here in the Southern Derby. Lokalingoi goes right. Well stopped. Switch hasn't quite reached Benet. Makura, they've got numbers here. Figon making a run. Gets to it first, back heel. Was intercepted there by Harry Sutherland. Egger. Savor looking to deliver across. Does so off his left at the back post. No one there though. And that one will innocuously go behind. And it'll be a goal kick. Warren. Now with more fetus. Pushed off the ball. That one was blatant. Idris El Hafian. The Rockdale players getting a little bit frustrated with how proceedings have taken place thus far. Haven't been able to get control of this one. Sharks have been resolute and tactful in defence. They've got a good opportunity to put the attacking boots on here. The Sharks, Mark Warren, to deliver the dead ball. It's a nice delivery into the mixer. Nodded on, and just beside the side netting. Couldn't convert there. But it was a good initiative from Harry Sutherland. David Bradasevich. Figon. Referee said there was an interference when he won that contest. Erkan, the defender for the Sutherland Sharks, getting up a little bit gingerly there, hobbling. He should be okay to continue. Erkan and the two Romeros coming over from St George. Of course, Erkan was the captain of the under-18s St George side as well. Warren. They prefer to go left to right with their attack. Polyak, that's a nice ball. O'Shea. Hasn't seen it much this high up the ground. Polyak again. O'Shea. At the 18-yard box. Cox. Lokalingoi shoots. Deflected. And over the top of the crossbar. That's more like it for the Sutherland Sharks. They'll get the next best thing. A corner to try and open the scoring. Sharks 0, Rockdale 0. 25 minutes gone here at Seymour Shore. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company. Mark Warren looking to hook an in-swinger. Goes near post, but negotiated nicely from Rockdale. What have they got on the counter? Can't get past Benet though. Not the cleanest defending there from Rockdale. And they'll get another goal at the Sharks. One more corner to their name. It'll be Warren again, the skipper. Goes short. Cox. Warren again. Tried to find O'Shea, but Makura won it in the air. Warren, nodded on. Lokalingoi this time. Pinballing just outside the 18-yard box. Tried to keep it in, but just a little bit too late there, Sutherland. Nice game brewing here at Seymour Shore. Ladder positions don't always tell the story. The Sharks with only the one win this season. That came in round 1 against Sydney Olympic. Rockdale can't stop doing those. They've won their last 5. A win for Rockdale will see them jump to the top of the table, with, of course, Wollongong Wolves still to play this evening. So the 2 ladder leaders in action tonight. Jurasevski's move from the left to the right. Egger, that's the way they're coming as well, Rockdale. Savor. Jurasevski didn't want it there and he turned it over. Here comes Petkovsky. Flag stayed down, Jurasevski with a ball at his feet. Oh, nutmeg on Harry Sutherland. Casual from Warren, still with Jurasevski. And that challenge was harsh. He goes down, the superstar. Now we know he's had a groin injury to start the 29 season, Jurasevski. Still behind play. I think he might be tying his shoelaces, so all is good. Petkovsky tries to thread the needle for Figon. Morphetus. Lokalingoi, nice move there. Gets behind the Rockdale defence. That's a strong challenge from El Hafian. And he's going to be the first man into referee Higgins' book this evening. Yellow card for Idris El Hafian. Charles Lokalingoi is a big frame. He hit the deck hard and he's down. The lone goal scorer for the Sharks last week. He's already got himself in some pretty good positions. The Sharks, if they could get the first goal, that would be crucial in this game. They came from behind last week to snatch a point against Sydney FC. They'd love to have the advantage. Warren is told to get into the wall. Now the delivery at the back post for the Sharks. Falls down to O'Shea. And a free kick to Rockdale as a result. Bradisevich taking his time. Nice crowd packing in to Seymour Shore on the main grandstand. A few others filtered in on the opposite side of the ground. Morphetus. Benet. Polyak jostles with Lecce and wins a free kick. Go quickly, Benet. But to the left. Morphetus. That's a strong challenge. And now getting really animated down there, Rockdale. Only the one yellow card thus far. That was El Hafian only a few minutes ago. Mark Warren just skimmed the header. That's why it'll be a throw-in for Rockdale in good position too. Savour. Warren couldn't get the pass where he wanted to. Benet was fouled in the back. Quite physical. Wouldn't expect anything less from a derby. Two teams need the 3 points for very different reasons. Way too early to be talking about finals. But the Sharks, if they don't get a move on, they could be in grave danger of missing. Benet, over halfway. That long ball finds nobody. It's been the story of the night for the Sharks. They've got into a good position. Haven't been able to convert though. 34 minutes gone here at Seymour Shore. Sutherland Sharks 0. Rockdale City Suns 0. No play yet between Marconi and the Wollongong Wolves. Tony Tanous will be calling that one for you. Over at Bosley Park. Benet heading to the right. That's where we'll find Cox. Approaching the 18-yard box. Step overs. But the pass ineffective. O'Shea tries to turn his man. Now Rockdale on the counter. What can they deliver? Haven't had too many opportunities in this position. Shanak. Savour. Jurasevsky. Of course, we are on Facebook Live and YouTube, so do let us know your thoughts on the game thus far. It's been an intriguing half an hour. Who's winning the battle? Which way is it going to go? Do you sniff an upset? Shanak. O'Shea. It'll be a throw to Rockdale. They go quickly to try and stem the flow of possession. Benet in midfield. Goes to the left. Warren always keen to get forward. Morphetus. Polyak. Overlapping was Warren. He found him. Warren with the cross. At first time. You betcha. Goal for the Sutherland Sharks. And they do lead this evening. Cox at the back post waiting. It was pinpoint precision. And that means it is the Sutherland Sharks 1. The Rockdale City Suns 0. Well, it was just great lead-up work there from the Sharks. You can sense a goal was coming. The pressure was on. And this is derby football at its best. The underdog has landed the first punch. Long ball over the top. And immediately, Shanak tried to cut it back for Figon. Safety first there from Polyak. Can they respond immediately, Rockdale? They go short. Haffey in. Large touch off Sutherland. So it will be another corner. Can they reap the rewards of the two corners? Jurasevski will be a left foot in swinger. Towards the back stick. Not a back, and then eventually a free kick for hands in the back on the Rockdale defenders. Nathan Denham and his comeback game. The Sharks' defence, to their credit, has been quite good. So the veteran hasn't had to be too involved. Those headers had impact. Benet looking for the goal scorer Cox. He's got now 6 in 10. Can he add to his tally? Polyak, he's got a good opportunity here, Cox. Approaching the 18-yard box. Holds it up and waits. Benet trying to present as an option. Finds him. O'Shea. Now along the carpet. Benet at the byline. Tries a cross in. And an easy take there from Bratasevic. Rockdale haven't been behind much in their tear of the competition. They've won their last 5. Backs against the wall this time around. Lokalingoi on the left-hand touchline. Morphetus. The Sharks with their tails up. If you've just joined us, Jeremy Cox finishing off a nice move from the Sharks a couple of minutes ago. Headed into the crowd there by Savor. In the grandstand, it was almost the kids all rushing to try and reel the ball in and throw it back. Morphetus, he's quick. Shielded off the ball by Makura. Nice ball from O'Shea. Tried to go for solo effort there, Morphetus. He's moved to the right now. Lokalingoi on the left. Ilhafian. Flag stayed down, Lecce chasing, but Denham gets there first. We've got numbers here, Rockdale. Fig on the right. Here comes Warren. Last touch from that man. This will be a throw, 18-yard box high for Rockdale. Egger. Lecce comes in. Makura. Jurasevski. Those dazzling feet. Nice delivery in, flicked on there by Jurasevski. If he got a touch on it, would have been a feather. Now back pass, Erkan has to work hard here. He's turned it over, Jurasevsky. Only a right mid from Denham, but Figon beats everyone to it and puts it in the back of the net. Equaliser from Rockdale through their striker, Jordan Figon. 1-1 as we approach half-time. They've been so good, the Sharks, early on, but just a poor defensive mistake there from Erkan. And Rockdale, at the moment, are in rich attacking vein, and they didn't need a second invitation. So we're back on level pegging. So we approach the half. Right back to Denham again. So pressing high. Almost sneaking up on the veteran defender. Two minutes remaining in the first half, plus stoppage time. Shanak chasing, Erkan again. They don't want to make the same mistake they did for the last goal. Sutherland. Goes along the left, Morphetus, Benet in traffic. Lokalingoy, they've got space here, the Sharks. O'Shea with an acre of space. Delivering to the mixer. Cox again. Decides to turn provider this time around, but well defended there from Rockdale. Polyak will shoot! Looking for the left corner, but taken nicely there from Bratasevic. Had a bit more angle. Would have made the number on, shaking his boots. Now missed slide tackle there from Warren. Shanak. Miscommunication there. Figon didn't want to make that type of run. On the left, Warren. Morphetus. Tried to deliver it back. Savor, and it'll be a yellow card for Jordan Morphetus. Repeated infringement, says the referee. We are into injury time for the first half. Long ball, looking for Figon, bounces over everybody. Shanak was approaching, goes down in the box. Referee looked at his assistants and waved it away. So they do survive here, the Sharks. This would be a big blow if Rockdale could hit the front on half-time. Long throw, nodded out of the box. And that is the first half here at Seymour Shore, round 11 of NPL New South Wales men's ones. At half-time, it is the Sutherland Sharks 1, the Rockdale City Suns 1. Join us back in about 10 minutes' time for the second half action. like the water or something? It's like my house. It's like, okay.
Have a good?
Yeah. I'm happy. Yeah, if you're happy, I'm happy. Yeah. Yeah. Better, but
Nice goal. The first one, nice goal from Sutherland.
yeah, it was. It was good delivery in first time. Yeah.
So Rockdale and position are in the classification, in the ranking.
In the ranking, the Sharks, the blue team, they're second last. Yellow team second. Yeah, that's what I'm making out. It's very. It's funny. It looks like the blue team's a little bit. Yeah.
So what happens if they lose the season? The last two teams?
Last one team.
Last one team?
One team goes
Go down.
down, one team come up.
Just one.
Yeah, just one. Yeah. So that's why they need to start winning. Yeah.
Usually is it tight, right? I mean, it's almost 1 point or sometimes.
So at the moment it's the bottom three teams 1 point separate. So 8, 7, 7.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah.
team won though, so they'll go higher. But these two teams, yeah, it's all very close. Yeah.
Sutherland.
Rockdale. Yeah. I think the blue team will win. I've got a funny feeling.
It's a lot of crowd here supporting Sutherland.
Yes.
A lot of people.
Yeah, yeah.
The other games were a little less.
Well, these two teams are rivals. These two teams are neighbours.
Like historically.
What's that?
Ah,
Oh, no,
neighbors.
close together. Yeah.
Like a derby.
Well, yes, exactly. Yeah, that's right. That's right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So this team, Sutherland's home ground, but Rockdale was like 5-10 minutes from Sutherland. That's why it's a bigger crowd, even though the team's not doing well. You know, local
Easy to come.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That too. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Yes.
So in the NPL 2 there are also 12 teams.
Yes, I believe there is 12. Yeah. So one team will come up, one team will go down. Last year, the game that we did last week, the yellow team, Mount Druitt, they came up last year.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're in those bottom 3 or 4 teams. Yeah. But they're still up. Good to see them win the show. The Sharks haven't won since round 1.
The Sharks, sorry?
Haven't won a game since round 1.
Really?
Yeah. They had a lot of draws, but they haven't won since the opening day.
4 draws and 1 win.
That's right, yeah. So it's pretty amazing. After 11 rounds, 1 win, you're not last. You know what I mean? It's pretty good.
And Wollongong, they are usually the best ones. Wollongong are they the best?
Yeah, they're winning. Yeah. Well, this team's second, Rockdale. Rockdale's won 5 in a row. And I feel like tonight, they're flat, you know what I mean? Like they're not.
And they are like, sleeping.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Like they go through the motions real quick, you know what I mean? But the Sharks have shocked them, really, yeah. Yeah, I think it's been a really good game. I think the Sharks might win, actually. Yeah. I think Rockdale's been pretty flat. What's that? Yeah, yeah. The challenges have been quite good. There's been a bit in. Let's keep they're niggling each other. Still trying, I guess, but yeah. What's that, sorry?
My money was on board. He hasn't even picked up the other.
I know. Yes. Yeah.
Where's Joe? He's supposed to be covering this.
They've got Nick covering it. I don't know, Nick texted me. So maybe Joe wouldn't make it or something. We've got Nick out on it? Yeah. So I'm not sure if he's here or he's just watching it, but yeah.
We should see the coaches coming, that's it.
Yeah. What about yourself? How do you think this one will finish? How do you think this one will finish?
Down to second half. They'll bring Paddy on around about 70. And he'll turn the game.
Yeah, they've just got probably a bit too much attacking artillery. Luckily, he wasn't good, and so was Cox.
Yeah, well, that's something that they needed. So I needed Nathan turn the sticks for the first time. But other than that, they've looked okay, but Rockdale been right back.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
I expect them to step it up a bit.
Probably get a rocket, like I reckon.
I think so. Bloody strong bench.
I know.
If they need it, they've got Swordsy coming back from injury, front line. They've got a very strong bench. Something down actually.
Well, that was why they needed to score first when they did. Well, they needed to score, yeah. But it's just Rockdale picked that straight away.
Strong bench, penalty.
Yeah, that was right. Yeah, they're in the box. Yeah, referee was when Shanak was chasing. Yeah.
Check the Louis, the Rockdale prison.
Yes.
He told me I'm on his table on Friday night. It's their 50th anniversary.
Oh, is it? Oh, nice.
They've sold out 525 tickets.
Yeah, well, it looks right across.
No,
it.
Friday night.
Oh, the Friday.
For the 50th do.
Yeah, okay.
Where the awards night was last year for the New South Wales. Did you go?
No.
Down at down on the finger wharfs.
Oh, you mean for the Dalton House. Yeah, I was there. Yeah, with the comedy act and the white tie and stuff. Yeah.
It's the same act you did 10 years ago.
Well, yeah, right. Still funny though, I guess.
Nice fun.
Back on again.
Enjoy.
All right, thank you very much.
Having a rant?
What's that? Yeah, I don't know who that is. Yeah. Welcome back to the second half here at Seymour Shore. At halftime, it is the Sutherland Sharks 1, the Rockdale City Suns 1. The Sharks have done an admirable job to get this far and stick it with the informed team of the competition, but they'll need another 45 minutes to maintain that level of intensity if they are to walk away with 3 points for the first time since round 1. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company. Awaiting Referee Higgins whistle, and there it is. We're underway in the second half. Rockdale with first use. Rockdale with a win can go top with Wollongong still to play in this round. Benet. Polyak, first time. Morphetus trying to keep it in at the byline. Referee said all good. Warren. They go all the way back, the Sharks. Score from around the grounds at Bosley Park. It is Marconi 0, Wollongong Wolves 0 after 20 minutes of play in that one. That game kicked off at 7:30. Tony Tanous covering that one for you. But do keep it here. Live scores for you throughout this game. One that is promising nicely. Figon receiving a long pass. Trying to get in behind Sutherland. Warren comes to help out. And he wins a free kick, Figon. The two defenders bullying him and turning in a foul. So first foul of the second half going the way of Rockdale. They scored just before the break. Can they score just after it? Jurasevsky to deliver. Headed away. And it's with Benet now for the counter-attack. The Sharks, he goes long. Lokalingoi. But Neil wins the race to that one and headers it out of play. So Sutherland get the camp in Rockdale's end. O'Shea. Erkan has Brown on the right. Decides to ignore him. Held up by Cox. Polyak now. Tried to thread for Cox. It will be a throw for Rockdale. Of course, we are on Facebook Live. This is a Facebook live stream of Football New South Wales Round 11 clash between the Sutherland Sharks and the Rockdale City Suns. Let us know your thoughts on the first half, where both teams need to improve or what they need to keep doing if they are to walk away with a vital 3 points. Benet. We're back for Erkan. Cox keeps it in. Makura. Figon nods it on, but no one there. Benet. Warren. Through ball on the left. The Sharks smell blood in the water. Now strong pass. Morphetus didn't get it where he wanted it, but negotiated it okay nonetheless. Warren, a nice delivery first half. Had Cox waiting at the back post, that combination. But Bradisevich came out and read that one nicely. Erkan clears that one. Shanak. Figon. Senior players. Here's another one, Neil. Goal scorers earlier tonight for the Sutherland Sharks. It was Jeremy Cox. That's now his 6th in 10 games. Jordan Figon was the goal scorer for Rockdale shortly after. So 1-1 is where we stand. Free kick for Rockdale. Sharks getting a little bit frustrated. It's bubbling away nicely here. The NPL's Southern Derby. And the Rockdale City Suns and the Sutherland Sharks. Of course, these two teams involved in the FFA Cup. More on that one shortly. Denham in the forest green. Coming out of retirement. They've gone through 2 goalkeepers and a goalkeeping debutant last week, the Sutherland Sharks. So they sent out an SOS to Denham, and in his second half, he may well have a lot of work to do. Makura. Tiptoeing along the right-hand touchline. Neal. Flicked on, chasing his own pass. And Erkan beats him, and the ball over into touch. Oiked forward to some space. Morphetus. Lokalingoi, 1-2. Morphetus again. Sizing up his options. Lokalingoi. Morfita shoots for the bottom corner. But a diving save there for Barasevic. The Sharks, they're getting the shots on target. That's what they need. Pushing for a second goal. Can they break the duck without a win? Unbeaten in their last 3, all draws though. Egger. He's a physio during the week. He's going to have sore legs in the morning. Going through a mountain of work. Warren. Too much on it for Morphetus. Switch of play to the left, over the head of Brown. Here comes Jurasevsky. He's pretty deadly from this range. Jurasevsky cuts it square. And knocked behind for Denham. Referees found a foul before that's all happened though. It's been really good in his return, Nathan Denham. Brown couldn't keep it in though. Warren. Long ball. Tried to find Morphetus, but headed back in midfield with Lokalingoi now. Warren switches to the right. Cox, well weighted. The goal scorer. Taking on Neal, but the veteran, he's seen that once or twice. For the 30 games of Perth Glory, Mark Warren. Perth Glory, of course, in the A-League Grand Final tomorrow against Sydney FC. Good luck to both teams. Rockdale for Jurasevski, an overlapping run. He's fouled after that one. So dangerous range here if you're a Sharks fan. Rockdale with the dead ball. Jurasevski clutching his wrist. Alec Jurasevski. "30 metres from home." Alec Jurasevski. Nathan Denham, the goalkeeper, welcome back. Jurasevski tries for the top left. And just beside the uprights. Couldn't quite pick it out, but it wasn't too far away. Tried to pick out the top left. Jurasevski was just a whisker away. Galingoi receives the free kick. Petkovsky, the offender on that occasion. Mark Warren, long ball's the order of the day here for Sutherland. And negotiate that well. Counter-attack here for Rockdale. What can they deliver this time? Switch of play to Jurasevski. Off his chest. Tried to send it back to the right, but didn't get the connection he wanted. The Sharks turn. Over the top, Lingoi, but he was never going to chase that one down. Figon trying to get over the shoulder of Harry Sutherland. Falls into the box. Referee said it was fine. Egger. Goes to the left, but misread. So Rockdale, uncharacteristic error in the back line. Brown now to Benet. Warren likes to switch to the right. There was another one, but just hoiked it too far for Jeremy Cox, and that goes behind. This is Football New South Wales' round 11 clash between the Sutherland Sharks and Rockdale City Suns. 58 minutes gone. It is the Sutherland Sharks 1, Rockdale City Suns 1. Who's going to break the deadlock? Who's going to take the ascendancy? Of course, Rockdale have one more ace in their deck. Panny Nickus returned 2 weeks ago against Manly. When will we see him? Long throw into the box from Rockdale. Cleared away. Polyak turns it over. Jurasevski tried to get it on his left foot. Took a bit too long. Sutherland releases Benet. Goes further up the ground for Morphetus. Takes on his defender, Morphetus. Delivers to the back post. That's how they scored their first goal. Now peeling off. And the shot from O'Shea. David Bratasevich, he's had to do that a few times. See if they come again, the Sharks. Smell blood in the water. Cox Cross comes in over the head of Lokalingoi though. Erkan, the defender, plays forward. Mark Warren gets in front of his man. Morphetus flicked on by Lokalingoi. He's Morphetus again. Through ball. Lokalingoi couldn't get on the end of it. The Sharks, who would have thought coming here, they would be the one forcing the momentum. Bradisevich goes long. Long ball for Lokalingoi. It's a big part of the game plan for the Sharks. Doesn't work out on that occasion. Shanak. Petkovsky. First touch. Trying to find Neil. Both attacker and defender missed it. Jurasevsky. Macedonian heritage, as does Petkovsky. The Rockdale club has also a proud Macedonian heritage and a strong Macedonian following. Sasamakura now. Just to the right. Petkovsky wanted an overlapping run. No one provided it. Neil. Now to Lokalingoi. His eyes light up when he gets one-on-one with the defender. Of course, his first stint, Lokalingoi, in 2015 with the Sharks. Went to Sydney FC and the Brisbane Roar in the A-League. Coming back to the Sutherland Sharks. And boy, don't they like his services. Shanak. Through ball. It's defended by Brown. Morphetus has done some good things on the left. Provided a nice conduit for Lokalingoi, who started on the left, moved into the centre. We are on Facebook Live for this NPL live stream of Round 11. Rockdale taking on the Sutherland Sharks. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company. Lecce. Another heavy touch. He's turned it over, but they've kept it in, tiptoeing on the left touchline. Flag stayed down. Shanak comes in. And offside. So we will have our first substitution of the evening. It will be that man, Pani Nikas, who will enter the fray. A big off-season recruit. And now Rockdale, with their ladder position, have a really good opportunity to advance up the ladder even further. Pani Nikas at the expense of Matthew Lecce, who's done a great job this evening. Put in a good shift away from home. Seen a lot of it on the right, but now they've got the big three in the front third. Pani Nikas, Jordan Figon, and Alek Jurasevsky. So Nikas entering the fray on the 64th minute. What can he provide in the last 25? Warren along the ground for Lokalingoi. Trying to peel off. Referee saw the foul. Tug of a jumper from the Sharks. the Sharks do come away with the result. I'll look at this 5 to 10 minute period where they've had to defend a lot as to where they got the result. Lokalingo and the Sharks pressing. Makura, former Blacktown City player, also won a championship with Manly United a few seasons ago. Erkan. Brown. Benet. Close to the left, Polyak. Warren. Shaped across. Cut back into the middle. Couldn't get to Cox though. Rockdale negotiate. Nickus, his first touch. Free kick to the Sutherland Sharks. Referee saying Nickus waving his arms around in the challenge and connecting. Benet. Cox. Turning over the shoulder, crossing the ball in. Nice take there from Bratisevic. You can't fault him. In goals thus far. That's Rockdale's turn. Only momentarily though. Morphetus. Warren. Gets it back from Lokalingoi. Warren down the left. Coming at the byline, crossing the ball in. But headed away, becoming a little bit predictable for Rockdale. They get Nickus, Figon and Jurasevsky on the breakaway. Look out, Sharks fans, but they haven't able to at this point. Lokalingoi falls nicely for him. Lokalingoi used his body well there, but Bratisevic got there first. Jurasevsky this time. 1-on-1 with Erkan. Fouled, said the referee. And Jurasevsky, when his back was turned, pushing the back. It will be a yellow card from Jurasevsky. A lot of frustration in that challenge. The Sharks all come to swarm. Referee trying to break up defenders and attackers. So all of a sudden it's got quite feisty here in the derby between the Sharks and the Rockdale City Suns. Score check around the grounds at half-time at Marconi Stadium. It is Marconi Stallions 0, the Wollongong Wolves 0. Yellow card for Jurasevsky. And it appears we're going to go to the subs bench again, this time for the Sutherland Sharks. Looked like a yellow card there for O'Shea as well. And our referee wants a report from his other sideline official. Jurasevsky very frustrated with Erkan. And there has been another yellow card distributed for Alexander Shanak. And we will go to that substitution. It'll be Juan Carlos Romero entering the fray. Jordan Morphetus, who's been very good for the home side. He should get a nice applause as he comes off. Morphetus. Juan Carlos Romero. Can he provide the difference? Paddy Nickus, one of the best dead ball specialists in the NPL. What can he conjure here? Will he send it to the mixer or have a shot? Nickus off the back of Benet. Would have wanted that one back. Lokalingoi. Now the Sharks on the counter. Lokalingoi tried to release it to the left, but well shielded by Rockdale. Came to nothing in the end. Rockdale's turn this time. Delivery deep into the box, headed away. Warren gets it from Benet. Space on the right. Here comes Boliak. Benet, edge of the 18-yard box. Warren into the middle, not on by Lokalingoi. Bounces off the crossbar, bounces down. Looking at the referee's decision. They said it won't count. But Lokalingoi, what an opportunity. Tell you what, if the scores end up level, that could be crucial. Not just to the result of his game, but to the Sharks season. Mark that down as a key point in this one. Rusevsky trying to find Makura as he drops it back. Benet this time, the Sharks. Overzealous there, give away the free kick. Petkovsky. Looking for Figon. Headed on, but no one waiting on the right-hand side. Denham taking his time. The Sharks, can they get their first win in over 10 weeks? Boliak. Benet, who's been arguably the best player on the field. They go to the right for Brown. Delivers to the back post. Lokalingoi tried to bring it down. Couldn't control it. Shanak won a championship with Bonnyrigg against the Rockdale City Suns back in 2013-14. Egger. Sutherland. Lokalingoi. Cox was trying to make a run. The flag would have been up, dare I say. Benet. Going wide for Poliak. Warren. Nice turn of a shoulder by Romero. It was with Lokalingoi again. But he hasn't been able to pull the trigger at the right moments. Now, counter-attack for Rockdale. Space on the left. Jurasevsky calls for it. Nickus ignores him on the right. Paddy Nickus. Oh, fantastic feat from the veteran. Through ball, but too long. Second substitute coming for the Rockdale City Suns. It'll be Jonathan Grozdanovsky to come on. Alexander Shanak, his night is done. Bit more youth entering the fray for Rockdale. Another forward. It's Grozdanovsky, under 20s Player of the Year at Blacktown City, way back in 2015. Could we see a winner? Nickus off the chest. Benet for the Sharks. Really frustrating the Rockdale midfield. Here he is again. And out of play, it'll be a throw for Rockdale. 75 minutes gone here at Seymour Shore. These are Rockdale City Suns 1, the Sutherland Sharks 1. 15 minutes from home. Who's going to get all 3 points, or will the result be split? See a free kick for the Sharks. Of course, you can let me know in the Facebook comments section on this Facebook live stream for Football New South Wales. We're also on YouTube. Do leave comments there as well. Warren. Deep into the mixer. Headed on there by Lokalingoi. He got the last touch, but it didn't end up where Sharks fans wanted it to. Side netting. Jurasevsky chasing it down. Nickus there first. Could be a throw for the Sharks. So heads up play there from Nickus. Headed on from Cox. Petkovsky sends a compass going the right way. Fig on. Jostling with Erkan. He keeps it in also. And out of play. To see Quentin Cheng on the bench, taking the jacket off. A defender may be what Sutherland need. Lokalingoi. They go to the left. Warren trying to tee up one. Carlos Romero. Weight on the pass is pretty good. But Bradasevic has owned that box all night. He dives in and stops it. Juan Carlos Romero. Looking for Benet. Casual from Rockdale. Out of their own back line. Warren. Is able to get it to a Sharks player second time. Benet. Here come the Sharks again. Seeing if they can get potentially a match winner. Tries to get it into the box nice and early. Down goes Cox. But then on the volley, Polyak puts it over the top. And we do have that substitution. Jeremy Cox, the goal scorer for the Sutherland Sharks. He will make way for Quentin Cheng. Cox, that's his 6th goal in 10 appearances. Neil. We're going to see which option presents itself with the throw. Lokalingoi, one-on-one with Petkovsky. Trying to get in behind him. The 25-year-old defender. Does a great job. Cheng. Lokalingoi trying to hold it up. Sasamakura came late. Benet and Makura. That's been an intense midfield battle. Poliak. Now look at Lingoi. Beat into it by Makura. He's a great defender. Nikas. Jurasevsky. Perfect pass. Nikas approaching the 18-yard box. Puts it across the face of goal. Looking at the back pose for Grozdanovsky. He plays back. They want it back into the box. That's what they get. Flicked on and a diving save there from Nathan Denham. He hasn't missed a beat, has Denham. Radosevich. Jurasevsky. Poliak is really coming to his own in this second half. Nikas. Looking to the left, trying to create a pass. Can't quite find it. Doing it on his own here, Nikas. Long ball over the top. Peeling off. Eventually at the feet of Warren. Under 10 minutes remaining. Still this result hangs in the balance. Cheng. Squares it up for Poliak. He tries to switch, not enough angle. Radosevich. Urquhart needed to provide the header. Nikas. Handball, says the referee. Almost got away with that one. Now they go to the right. Cheng. One-on-one with Egger. Tried to get in behind him. Eventually couldn't control it and behind. Score check in the other NPL 1 game going on right now. It is Marconi 0, Wollongong Wolves 0. 48 minutes gone in that one. 5 minutes of normal time remaining here at Seymour Shore. It is 1-1. Can we find the match winner? Who's going home with all 3 points, or will we have the result shared? Ilhafian. Poor pass, turned over. Romero. Couldn't do enough with it. Gets it back from Warren. On for Benet. They go to the right. Cheng's been lively since he's come on. Both these teams in the FFA Cup on Wednesday. Right here will be the Sutherland Sharks against Manly United. Rockdale will play at Sydney University SFC. So another one of the surprise packets who have made it this far. Poliak. Looking for a runner. Might fancy himself. Decides to give it to Benet. Looking for a better option. Running in circles, Benet. O'Shea. Left for Warren. Into the box. Romero's there. But it was a good reflex action from Radosevich. Denied the substitute. Bradisevich launches long again. Erkan returns serve, sends it back where it came from. Rockdale will go back to the subs bench one more time. Sasamakura coming off. And it'll be Howard Fondike, the last man on for the Rockdale City Suns. It's a strong bench for the Suns. Here comes Fondike. It's time to start thinking about the people's man of the match. Who do you think has been the best on ground for the Sutherland Sharks and Rockdale City Suns? Of course, our Football New South Wales experts will provide a 3-2-1 after this game. But always good to get the fans' perspective on how they believed it went. Never too far off the mark. So we head towards stoppage time. Fourth official Reynolds doing his calculations, deciding how much time we will have. Lokalingoi winning the challenge. Polyak. O'Shea. Long ball to the right. Quentin Cheng in his vicinity. Last touch off Sutherland. Sort of go for a goal kick. Rockdale, can they pinch a winner? Figon and Erkan the contest. Header won by the ladder, but it's still with Rockdale. Urasevsky switches. Grozdanovsky. Nikas. He's good from this range, Nikas. Goes down. Referee said it was fine. Rockdale don't like it, but we will play on. Lokalingoi. After Sharks turn to attack. Going across the ground. Finding Polyak. Lokalingoi pulls the trigger. But Bradisevich read that one nicely along the carpet. Blair Brown missed the original header, but he'll get the throw. The chest of Petkovsky. Now Neil has work to do. Cheng on the right, holding it up, waiting for troops to arrive. Here's Benet. Going away from the goal mouth. Blair. Nice work to get himself into a good position. Benet this time. They go to the left. Warren. Curls it! Over the top of the crossbar, Warren. Wasn't too far away. His crosses have been on point, and his shot wasn't too far from that decision either. Cheng. Central Coast Mariners youth. Here he goes again. Up the right-hand side, he's quick Cheng. Slide tackle executed perfectly by Egger. 3 minutes of injury time here at Seymour Shaw. 1 goal apiece, Sutherland and Rockdale in a tight pocket. Cheng couldn't win it. Von Dyke, last touch off Sutherland. Poliak doesn't agree, but he'll have to go back and defend. So in that 3 minutes, can one team break another's hearts? Long throw. Paddy Nickus brings it down. Strong challenge by O'Shea. Referee said it was all good. Romero provides for Benet. Overlapping run. Was ignored. They go to Romero again. Flag stays down. Whips it into the middle. Over the head of Lokalingoi. Poliak brings it down himself. It's an attacking threat from this range. Warren goes to the right, but Cheng wasn't chasing. Pratasevic won't have an easier one to negotiate this evening. Pratasevic. Figon peeled off the contest. Sutherland all alone. Benet. Space in that midfield. Lokalingoi chasing. A nice through ball, but just a bit too long. So the clock ticks down in the extra minutes. We're still all locked up here at Seymour Shore. Warren plays back. Dangerous at this time of the evening. And that's why Jurasevsky puts it through. Nickus now beats his defender. Down at last touch off Sutherland. So it will be a corner. Rockdale may have one of the last chances of the evening. Jurasevsky to deliver. It'll be a left-footed in swinger. Into the box. Goes towards the back stick. First touch off the Sutherland Sharks. Figon. He goes down, but it was a free kick. So a smidgen outside the 18-yard box. Who's going to step up? Savor is the man to put it into the mixer. Can Rockdale not home their 6th win in a row? Savor delivers back post. Bit too much mustard on that one. Egger trying to retrieve. Goes back for Grozdanovsky. And the referee blows full time here at Seymour Shore. It has finished. The Sutherland Sharks 1, the Rockdale City Suns 1. Thanks for joining us here on our coverage for this NPL New South Wales live stream. Join us throughout the weekend for more great action from round 11. I'm Tony Solano. Thank you very much for your company. It's goodbye for now.
Peter.